Hello. Today I would like to show you how to create a document in MLA format using Microsoft Word. First of all, the first thing you need to do is open up Microsoft Word and open up a blank document. Please go to the normal document template. Please do not choose Microsoft Word's version of MLA format. Unfortunately, it is not in correct MLA format, so just choose a blank document. Okay, now you will have a blank page in front of you that looks something like this. The first thing that you need to do is select the right font for your document. Many teachers prefer Times New Roman 12-point font. So that is the first thing I'm going to do to set up my paper in proper MLA format. So I will take my mouse and I will go up here in the upper left-hand corner where it says font. And I will select font first, and with the drop-down menu I will select Times New Roman. Right next to it, this number here shows me the size of the font. So I'm going to select that with my mouse, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says 12. Now most of my paper will be in Times New Roman 12-point font. I'm not quite done yet. The next thing I need to do is to insert page numbers on each page. That will be my second step. The way to do that is to go to the next tab over that says Insert. Select the Insert tab, scroll over to the right where it says Page Number. Select Page Number, then select Top of Page, and you'll see another drop-down menu that gives you several options. Select plain number 3. Once you've selected that, you will see that there is a tiny little gray box here with the number 1. What you need to do next is type in your last name before that number. So I'm going to pretend that my last name is Smith. Okay, now I have my name and the page number, and this will appear on every page. However, I also want this to be in Times New Roman 12-point font, and I can tell that it is not. So what I'm going to do is select all of that, and I will see a little pop-up box here that will bring up my font options. So I'm going to select Times New Roman again, and then go to font size and select 12. Okay, now my page numbers are in correct MLA format, and my last name with the number will appear on every page of my document. My next step is to type in my MLA style header. Now, this can be a little confusing for students. This dotted gray line that you see going across the top says header. That is not where you put your MLA header. That is simply a margin created on your paper for you to put things like your last name and the page number. So you need to make sure you go outside of the header margin. Okay? Now before I type the MLA header, I'm going to do a couple quick checks. The first thing is I want to make sure that my margins are set to 1 inch. So I am going to go to the tab at the top that says Layout. Select Layout, and then over to the left you will see Margins. Select Margins, and I'm scrolling down to where it says Normal Margins. All the margins should be 1 inch around. Select that. Now I know that my margins are set up correctly. Then there is one more step that I need to take. Go back to your home key, and then if you look along the toolbar here, you will see this paragraph, line and paragraph spacing. Okay, you need to make sure that you have the correct spacing between your paragraphs. So please select that and then scroll down to 2.0 because you want everything in your document double spaced. Then there's one more step. Go to line spacing options. Select that. I want you to look at this center portion right here under paragraph spacing. Before is set to 0 points. After is set to 8 points. That is often the default with Microsoft Word. This is not correct. Before should be kept at 0 points, but go to after, select that until you get 0 points, and then select don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Then select OK to apply that change to your document. That way you are not adding too many spaces between each paragraph. Now we are finally ready to type in the MLA style header and get started on our paper. So the first step is to type your first name and your last name, and then hit enter. And then you need to type your instructor's name. If your instructor has a title such as doctor or professor, make sure you use that title. Then you need to type in your course number. So if I am in English Comp 1, I will type in ENG 1330, and then it also helps to type your section number. So let's say you are in section AA01. Add that, and then add another space, and then you need to type your date in MLA format, which is something a little different than what you might be used to. So you type the date first. So today is July 12th, 2018. So I type 12, then July, then the year 2018 with no commas. And then I add another space. Now I need to add a title to my paper. So I'm going to go to the margins setting, and I'm going to select center, and then I'm going to type my title here, hit enter again, and then I want to go back to left align, and then I will tab over once and start typing my paper. And that's all there is to it. Setting up a paper in MLA format.